looky here. It's the Pat and JT podcast.
Pat and JT podcast.
It's been, since probably 112 episodes since you were in here, Fred. It was
it's
right
been
after
a while.
a couple weeks after the flood.
It was right after the flood in March.
Yeah, was it in April that I came in? I can't remember because the flood was towards the end of March, wasn't it? Yeah. I don't even remember the dates.
I'm sure it's just a blur.
Oh yeah,
when you look back.
Well, the summer flew by. With the weather being the way it was, it seemed like it took forever for the summer to start. Then once it started, then boom, the kids are in school, and now hockey season. And
here we go.
Boom, done.
So quick introduction. This is Fremont Fred.
Because you're from Ralston, obviously.
Yeah, Fremont Fred from whatever.
So on social media, primarily. You're more Twitter, or more Facebook?
Oh, it's funny. Actually, we can go right into that for a second.
Okay.
What happened?
So anyway,
that's actually its real name is F-Book.
Oh,
it is.
It really pissed me off the other day. I get banned a lot. I think I'm on
you
my
went
third
Twitter
account.
jail?
Not Twitter jail, Facebook jail. And this time I didn't actually do anything wrong, so I was really pissed. I don't mind going to jail when I did it. It's okay, I'll own it.
Fair enough.
But when it's something I didn't do, it really, really pisses me off. And there's nothing you can do about it.
No.
Then quit using Facebook. That's the deal. So 9/11, somebody had a tribute video, and it kind of went through the whole details of the day. Showed the first plane, second plane. It was the people talking over the air, all that stuff. It was There was nothing else in it. I posted that. I woke up in the morning. Someone had put it on the feed.
Yeah.
I just shared it.
Yeah.
Woke up on 9/12 in Facebook jail for spreading hate speech against Muslims.
Just for sharing that.
For the video of what happened.
Yep.
It's not like you created a video. It's you shared a video.
I just shared someone else's video.
You shared the video.
And the funny thing was there was nothing in there about Muslims. I mean, it didn't even say, Muslims. The word Muslim was never even used. And that's just the world we live in nowadays. And it's pathetic.
That is insane.
Those people, those same people that are banning me are the same idiots that are raiding Area 51 today.
That's funny. The Area 51 thing happened as we're speaking. It's the day of. Or the day of. As you hear this, it's been a 3 days. But they said that not near as many people showed up as expected. Yeah. But they still had some yahoos that were out there. Like the news guys were out at Area 51. And you'd have a guy run behind him, run across the screen. And remember how they said they want everybody to run leaning forward with your hands behind you?
Sonic, yeah.
Like Sonic?
Or no, like
not Sonic.
The anime guy.
Yes.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And
can't name him, though.
So there's the guy, he's talking at Area 51, and this guy goes running behind.
Idiot.
I love it. The Area 51 thing is hilarious to me. I think it's funny, but what's not funny about it is how serious these people think they are.
And
you
there are
know what I'm
some
saying?
that do.
There are people that are living and dying by thinking they're changing the world by raiding a military establishment. I had a guy ask me this morning. We were joking around about it, and he said, "Man, what do you think the government or those guys guarding that will do if somebody actually gets too close?" I said, "They'll shoot him."
They'll shoot him.
And he goes, "No way." I'm like, "Yeah, and in the head too." They're not going to mess around with that.
They even said they were reinforcing the troops because they didn't want to take any chances.
Well, they can't.
And they can't. And they said, and you're more than welcome to come right up to the gate, but you can't cross the border because people
grab it. Don't. Try and climb it. Don't do anything.
A lot of people went right up to it. Like they said, they were within selfie distance, so they got close as they could, so they could take selfies. And they said maybe 1,500 in a couple of the towns, not near the turnout that they were expecting. I'm sure a few souvenir stands were very disappointed because they'd planned.
Oh, I'm sure somebody made a lot of money.
Somebody did, though. Somebody did.
I just couldn't believe, like I said, this guy I was talking to was younger, and I'm in my mid-40s, and I was in the Marine Corps when I first got out of high school, 25 years ago. It was amazing to me. I've had guns pulled on us before when we were drunk doing stuff stupid, and we were supposed to be on base.
Right.
People have no idea what you're messing with.
It is black and white.
There is no gray area, man. Yeah, I don't care if you're wearing a stupid alien hat or what you're doing. You're getting shot. Yeah. And then it'll be a big to-do. That'll be the
exactly.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. That's so dumb. But.
It's crazy. But I'm glad that not as many people showed up as they thought was going to, because that was going to be a disaster.
I hold a little bit of hope for society there. That 1 million people.
Right. I was hoping that the newness wore off on Facebook and it wasn't as cool anymore. But
so, no. I was going to say, going back to the Fremont stuff, you mentioned the flood side. Serious moment here. How are things doing in Fremont?
Oh, they're doing great, area? Except the other day, the Asian massage parlor we have got busted.
I saw. Okay.
As in massage, quote unquote?
Well, yeah. The rub-and-tug that we had
oh my God.
just around the corner. What's funny, the wife and I don't remember when it was. We're downtown on Main Street in Fremont. So I wish I know this is radio and it's terrible or it's podcast. It's so hard to describe, but just picture a Mexican food truck that is not very good.
Okay.
The food or the truck itself
Right.
parked with a sign on top of it written in crayon. Okay? Asian
Sketchy.
massage.
Wow. I mean,
It was on 2nd and Main Street in Fremont. And we saw this one day and I thought, what in the hell? And the wife's like, well, that seems sketchy.
Just any place with a handwritten sign.
Oh.
Generally, you want to avoid.
or a lemonade stand. Lemonade stand, or it's sketchy.
Yeah, they're either 7
Right.
or it's illegal.
Right.
So
I'm just curious as to why it took so long to bust this place. I mean, there's no way
How
they were
long? How
fronting.
long?
I guarantee it's been open over a year.
wow.
And there was nothing massage going on in this place. There could not have been.
Do you know anybody who frequented the establishment?
Unfortunately, I don't. It is the bad thing. I wish I did.
I don't
'cause
even
that would be
know
some great
what.
dirt, but
Like
I
you go
don't.
into a place like, if you don't know if it's not that, if it's a regular place, and you all of a sudden like you're getting toward the end and you're like, whoa, hey, this is starting to turn into this happy ending deal. I don't even know what I would do. Like, what would you
right.
like?
Well,
what are we doing here?
I'm pretty sure you know why you walk in there.
Right. There's no like, you don't go to Massage Envy and all of a sudden, wink.
Well, you never know. You come in there looking as hot as some of us do.
Well, true,
I mean,
Fred.
they
I
may
mean,
look
rolling
you know,
hot. There they
This
are.
has got to
It's
turn into something.
always a hazard with that.
Probably they can't resist.
Of course,
right?
it's the male masseuse too, but you know what I mean.
Can't resist. Can't resist. I was going to say, because wasn't what's his name? Was it Kraft
Oh yeah.
that was with the Patriots?
He was in Fremont. That's where that
he
video
was
was. Actually, yeah, he was visiting the chicken plant. I don't know what he's got in that. I think they're selling something to the chicken plant.
And didn't that story just like
yeah,
went away?
Other than
Just went
somebody,
away.
I saw a joke about that the other day. Someone else that was in trouble brought up the Kraft thing, I think, to divert it from themselves. But
Yeah,
I don't
probably.
remember who it was.
Yeah.
Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Denise Richards' husband, she got him a massage with a happy ending for their wedding. Like that was, she was like, he's never had one. And so she got it for him. And he's like, this is what? Like everybody was like, what? It's like, is this a trap?
She was married to Charlie Sheen too,
And
so
that's-
you can
and that
imagine
is
what she's
exactly
used
what she said. She
Oh
goes,
my
I was
God.
married to Charlie Sheen, so I've seen a lot, I've done a lot, I put up with a lot.
Does she understand
Happy
that's
ending.
not legal?
Yeah.
I mean, did
she
she?
had one too. Yeah.
She what?
Yes.
She got one too.
I told you, you're missing a lot when you're not watching
the
Real Housewives of
to.
Beverly
I was
Hills.
gonna say I haven't watched. I
Yeah.
get stuck on the Little Women of L.A., so then I
Yeah.
miss out on
Oh
the Beverly Hills.
my
That's
God,
great,
I
too.
love watching that show.
Oh,
There are a
I-
couple of characters that are on there that are they just kill me.
Yeah.
They just do. Well, what was the other one too? The Roloffs?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
with the farm, the pumpkin farm.
That's so sad
Yeah,
about how that all ended up, and they got divorced, and she's moved on. I don't know, but I keep seeing some information. She might be coming back. I'm not sure, and he's still
geez.
farming, and I don't know. But anyway, yeah, those reality shows. I'm telling you.
Reality shows. That's what cracks
Nice.
me.
Yeah. I think that would be fun to have that as a reality show. Call it like the happy ending or the tub and rug or whatever,
Rub and
whatever.
tub.
Tug and rub, tub and rug. That's a totally different.
Well, you got to do one before the other, otherwise you get a problem.
That's right. And have it as not a reality show, but like have that like start to happen and see what the person on the bench
Well,
actually.
the guys on Impractical Jokers should try it.
Yeah.
Is what they
Oh,
should
I
do.
love
Good
that
idea.
show.
But see, then somebody's got to get their hands dirty. That's
yeah.
the problem because
I
you know
know.
what do you do when the
And you
person's
can't
like,
go
all right,
to
let's
a
roll.
real place because it's illegal.
Well, you can probably get away with it in Vegas.
I mean, and not. I mean, do it like
don't
in a
know.
legit
Well,
place. Like
I
have
don't
one
think
room
they-
where it's legit, and have it just start happening at the end of the massage, and see what the person on the table
well,
does.
if they don't stop you.
It looks
That'd
like
be the
you're.
thing.
Yeah. Then you gotta pump the brakes a little bit.
Or something.
Or go get a glove.
No, in Vegas, no, they can't. In Vegas, it's illegal.
Is it really?
Yes.
Well, it's inside the city limits. It
It's
is.
everything outside. Like that's where the bunny ranch.
Well, see,
is
then you just have to set
outside.
up a nice table out in the desert, make it romantic, little tent.
These are all about
Just
romance.
put a sign up like your lemonade
Yep.
stand. There
That's
you go.
right.
Rub and tug on the
my
side of the
God.
street, right up.
See, now I've already got my mind has been rolling since you said Las Vegas and we said Bunny Ranch, and I think of Lamar Odom. He was on Dancing with the Stars,
Oh gosh.
and Sean Spicer beat him.
Oh
Oh
wow.
wow. I did not know that. I haven't watched Dancing with the Stars
It just
for a long time.
happened.
haven't either.
It just started about 10 days ago, I think it was. or something
Spicer
like-
beat someone? I would have
Yes.
assumed he was a sacrificial lamb, to get
I think
beat right away.
everybody probably thought that. And yeah, he beat Lamar Odom. Lamar really failing. and
Yeah.
somebody's going to take his card back.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Wow.
he did not have the rhythm. So,
Poor guy.
You were married to a Kardashian, and then you cannot win on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
oh wow, think about that.
Oof.
Not where you saw his life going when he was younger,
No.
at all. All right, so
I don't even know what we started talking about.
I don't either. I don't know how
We
we.
start talking about the rub-and-tug that
Well-
was.
Oh, it
busted
was
in
starting about
Fremont.
Facebook, I think. So
Yeah.
anyway, I got the Facebook ban. That's what it was.
So when you get a Facebook ban, when you go to like log into your app, it's on your phone or whatever, you go to log in, does it just say you're blocked, you're locked, or how do you know?
Well, basically what it does, there's two ways it'll do it. The first way is it's kind of a threat, but it's not a threat. You know, it'll just tell you you broke their community standards. It'll go into a little stupid description of what they think you did, and then you can't do anything. Like, you can look at stuff, but you can't like pictures, you can't post stuff.
That's gotta be the
You can't
worst.
do it.
That's
so
the
you're
worst.
sitting there and you're like, oh, happy birthday to my grandma. It's like, oh, I love your grandma. Oh,
It's
I
like
can't do
Facebook
that.
tantric.
that is
you
not
can get
what
super,
you're-
super close, but you can't do anything.
And then the other
How
one.
long?
what it
How
gets-
long has that happened?
That was for 3 days. The last one was for 3 days.
That has to be worse than if they just blocked you.
You know what's funny? It actually
you
feels
can,
good, though.
You can
To be blocked?
see-
Yeah, it does. Just to
Really?
be done with it for
Yeah.
3 days.
Are you done now? I mean, when you get blocked, is it like a 30-day deal? Is it
When
a,
you get all out banned, they'll ban you for 30 days. After the 30-day ban, then they basically say they're taking away your account and they'll let you know later. That's when you just use another email address. Sorry to break that to everybody. And then you use your real name again, and it doesn't matter. I
Yeah.
mean, if they shut it down, you get
Well,
another
it's-
email address.
It's all the AI, the artificial intelligence.
Well,
that,
and
you
they
know,
want
that-
you
and-
on there. Here's the thing: they just
Absolutely.
want you to see the ads. They want all that crap. They really don't want to block you. They just want to make it a pain in the ass so you'll quit posting
Well,
stupid stuff.
I think they do. They get to a peer pressure. You know, it is they've got to bend somewhat to make it
Right.
look like they're trying to be socially responsible.
Right.
And they really don't want anybody to go away.
Right.
They really they don't.
They
wanna
have to have those subscribers. And honestly, by banning my account and then me opening another one, then what they do is it still shows that Fred's got 7 accounts. You know what I mean? So there's a billion people on there. Well,
True. Oh, yeah, it just adds
half
to
of
their
that
bottom
billion
line,
are probably duplicate accounts from everybody that's
Yeah,
been
good
banned.
point.
Exactly.
But, you know, that's how the world works. People fall for that. The sheep like it, and that's the way it goes.
It's the truth. That's the truth. A friend of mine got banned on Twitter, and hers is she's a animal rescue group,
Right.
And somebody from the other coast and from one from Canada that are also rescues. There was a beef, and so they started
So
this.
dumb.
It was crazy, and started claiming that it was a fraud and that the money was being siphoned off for X, Y, and Z and this and that, and whatever. And she's got police officers that back her up. She's got, she's absolutely legit. That's where I got my dog, as a matter of fact.
Oh.
And next thing I know, I get a text from her. She's so mad, and she can cuss like a sailor when she wants to. And she
I
was
bet.
PO'd. Her text was colorful, and she was so mad because she got banned because somebody said she did X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, well, who are they, and how do they even know they're real?
Right.
You know, I mean,
Right.
it was just
Yeah,
it's so
who justifies the ban?
exactly. And if I'm going to spend my money, that's on me. Where I'm going to I'm
Right.
going to spend my money on whatever GoFundMe account. If I'm duped,
Right, it's your own fault.
Well, and the
It's-
funny thing is,
right?
like the Facebook thing, with the Muslim deal, I'm so angry, and I'm like, oh,
I didn't
this
do-
guy,
that's
I
not what
should
I
do.
did.
And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, man, you're not 20 years old. Think about this for a second. I'm
Right.
sorry.
Can't
It's a
change
private
anything.
thing. Get off of Facebook if
Right.
you don't like it.
Yeah.
That-
So
and
I
that is-
tweeted
that
at
is
Trump
true.
and told him about it.
And he retweeted you and everything?
No, I don't get anything from Trump.
You never know. You never know. You never know
it's
who's going to retweet.
unfortunate.
I tell you, he's got a couple of accounts because a lot of people give him way too much credit, like for the memes and stuff that he puts out there.
Yes.
It's like, dude, he doesn't do those.
That's not
he's
him.
got like 3 or 4 accounts, and they're meme makers. And that's all they do, these meme people. And they
would
don't
love
just
that job.
Oh my God, and they're so
Right?
talented.
be fun.
And they don't just do political ones either. I found 2 of them. One got doxxed because he had a fake name, and people found out who he was, and they put his real name out there, and his family got threats. And he
gosh.
was like, please, just, you know what? I'm just trying to have some fun. And that's on. So finally, he just started using his real name. And so everybody,
well.
it's like,
Yeah.
this is who I am, and this is what city I'm from. So now you know if something happens.
Right.
Right? Okay. And then found a couple others, though, too. And they do memes of everything. I mean, everybody is a target. And they're good.
Yeah.
This is like a skill nobody had 10 years ago.
I don't. Some of these memes, I don't know how people can see a picture and think of what they think about associated with that picture that has nothing to do with what's going on in the picture. Like, I'm like, how did you think of that?
Well, I think I invited you for sure, and you probably declined it. And I don't know if I invited you because you got to be careful, but we've kind of got a private Facebook group that's just pure filth. And, if you want to see,
I did
see some good
see
and
that.
creative memes, there's some
is.
pretty good stuff. Now, there's some stuff that goes way
and I did see that, and I did decline because my daughter's on my phone sometimes. I'm like, that's the last, because that first one I saw, I thought, whoa.
Now, the cool thing about
funny.
that group is nobody can tell you're in it unless they're using your Facebook account. You know, I get some guys who are like, man, I would love to be in there, but my wife will know. Well, hold on a minute. It's
a private
trust
group.
Me,
nobody will know.
Nothing is private on Facebook, but what I mean by that is nobody can tell. You know how it comes up, Pat liked this, you know, Jill liked this.
Yeah.
Anything in that group does not come up in your normal feed.
Right.
So nobody can go look at your info and say, oh, look, he's part of Fred's crap meme group.
Yeah.
It doesn't say that. And that's why I did it. Facebook watches it.
Of course they
people
do.
are, Fred, I got reported. Well, dude, I mean.
Of course they do, right.
Of course they did, you know.
Of course they did.
I mean,
oh my God. That's the thing I hate about Twitter is when you like stuff, I don't like that things show up in my timeline that other people have liked.
Yep, that I want nothing
And
to do
I'm
with.
not interested. I
Right.
don't
Yeah,
care
I
what-
get that a lot too.
I don't care what they liked.
Something
Let
came
them
up
go.
today, and I forgot what it was, where I was like, man, I am going to unfollow anyone who likes that because I'm tired of seeing it. And now I can't remember what it was. That's how important it was. I was like, damn it, made me mad.
I do. I'm thinking like Twitter. Come on, you know, it's like I know what they're trying to do because they're trying to make people
it's
get
just-
out
yeah.
of their circle, so they're seeing more accounts. And
They want to
maybe-
cross-contaminate
Absolutely.
everything, you know. And
I
some
follow
of
who I
those-
follow for a reason,
Right.
and I really don't care who everybody else follows. You can follow whoever you want to. I really don't care.
Social media, it's amazing though. That
Isn't it
3
crazy?
The 3-day ban. It's
I've
just,
never been away from it for 3 days. And now Facebook, I just got back on this year. I hadn't been on Facebook for probably about 4 or 5 years. I used to be thick in Facebook. I was farm villain. I had
I stayed away from it. I stayed away from it. I did. I don't even remember when I started my first account. My wife could tell you the exact day because she knew what I was going to do. But I was like, you guys are idiots. I used to make fun of everybody for it. And then finally she said, just make a damn account. Because we were missing out on, you know, stupid invites to birthday parties
Right.
and stuff. People, wait,
Well, I
where
put
were
it
you
on
last
Facebook.
weekend? What are you talking about? Well, I put it on Facebook. Whatever.
Then you feel
Yeah.
like you're the only family on the block that doesn't have a telephone, right?
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean? It's like one of
Oh,
those.
we read at night.
yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly.
That
I
sounds
just,
like yeah.
but it's hard. You catch yourself scrolling through it, and the 3-day ban was actually good. I'm just like, I guess I'm not messing with this for 3 days.
So after
And-
the 3 days, that third day, did you
Itching?
miss it
Were you
all?
itching? a
no,
little
the
bit?
4th day I think right away I made a post. It was right away. I mean, the minute I woke up, and because it was right away in the morning, 6 o'clock, it tells you exactly how many hours you got left, you know. So
rude.
boom, after I woke up at 5:30, whatever it was, and I'm like, oh yeah. So I went and found a GIF, whatever you want to call it, of a guy getting out of prison, and I'm like, I can't remember what I posted, but it was
Oh
just
my
like,
God.
I'm out, bitches, or something like that. It's so dumb, you know. I mean, but it's funny,
It's
you know. The
fun,
wife
though.
makes fun of me because she's like, you put some of the dumbest stuff on there, and she's right. It
Is
is
she
pure
on?
stupid.
Is she on social media?
Oh yeah, she's on there, but she uses it for the way it's supposed to be used.
stop it.
You know,
Stop
and
it.
and she does. She shares a lot of crap too. Don't get me wrong, she does. But she's right. I put every dumb thing on there in the world, and now it's just become fun for me because
Yeah.
people will come up to you in the street and they're like, "Hey, Fred, what? I haven't talked to you for 20 years." Yeah, but I saw on Facebook the other day. It's like
that's what
whatever.
it's supposed to be about. You see people
Yeah.
you haven't seen for a long time. You don't have to talk to them.
You don't
like
really
you just
have
get
to.
to see what.
See what they're up to.
Yeah.
That's about it. I do have a troll account.
Do you really?
I do on Twitter.
Holy cow!
I have a troll account on Twitter.
I did it for a while,
and that's just so I can like go see things and comment on things that I wouldn't otherwise comment on, so to speak.
You guys are different, though. You guys are kind of. I mean, people know who you guys are. I can get away with. That's why
Well, they
I
know who
changed
you
it.
are.
I had my real name on there for a long time, and nobody would pay any attention to it because they assume you're fake. So then I just changed it to Fremont Fred one day,
And they're like, oh, this
and then
guy's
all of a
real.
sudden, then they're like,
Verified.
oh, this guy's a douche.
Yeah.
A joke. It's like, oh, this is perfect.
This is just what I wanted. I got all
you.
kinds of attention. I love this. This is great. It is fun though. There's something about when you hit that right spot and you get those likes. You're like, oh,
It's a little rush.
oh yeah, just a little bit.
and making people angry. That's what I have so much fun watching people argue.
Yeah.
Like there's a guy right now, I won't say his name because I'm not going to give him the satisfaction. I posted something on Facebook just a little while ago. I was over at a scrapyard, customer of mine. They found one of those popcorn tins. It was Iowa Hawkeyes.
Oh.
So they had it sitting there, and I said, "Oh, isn't this fitting?" I think, or something like that. I'm like, right where the team belonged, but a scrapyard. So this Iowa guy now for 500 posts below is telling me how good Iowa is versus Nebraska. And I'm like,
God.
come on, dude. I mean, give me a
God.
break, man.
It was funny. It doesn't matter. People have said that about Nebraska. You know, go
my
to other
God.
states. Like, whatever.
I know it.
It's the truth. And there are a few Husker fans that'll go down that road too.
Oh,
there are
yeah,
a few
they'll
of those,
take it.
But for the most part, most of us are just like, yeah, whatever.
Well,
We're fine.
And if you know,
It's okay.
if somebody says a joke or something about somebody that I follow, like I like in politics, politically, whatever, and if it's funny, it's funny. I don't
Funny's funny.
care.
Well, and that's one thing, you know, people just have so much trouble with. I can laugh at myself all day long. It really doesn't bother me. But the problem with that is then I feel entitled to be able to laugh at you too.
Right?
You know? So it's like,
You know
I
what?
laugh at whoever I want because I
If
can laugh at
you're-
myself.
Anybody that's on social media has kind of given license for that. Because if you post,
People actually think they have rights on social media.
No, you
That's what
don't.
is amazing to me.
You
You know,
don't.
when I told one guy about being banned, he's like, well, that breaks the First Amendment.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It's a private company, dude. Even though
Doesn't-
it's public, I mean, they can do whatever the hell they want.
That's
You
right.
know, it's a free service. I just am supposed to quit using it. That's the
It's-
thing.
it's crazy. No, you're absolutely right.
But that's what
funny,
people
though.
just think they have all these rights with this stuff.
They
No,
absolutely
you gave
do.
it up. That's in that little agreement you did.
And we
agree with.
we all gladly give up those rights because if it's generally awesome. Google's amazing, so
Right.
we give up whatever.
I click those all day long.
all
Those little
day.
accept your privacy policies. And you have no idea what you're doing.
I have no idea. You ever gone into your Google account to see how many apps actually have access to your Google? Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not realize
Yeah.
on some of those until it's probably on Facebook. Somebody sent it, and this was a website you go to check your account to see how many things have access
Right.
to you, and you can deny them
Yeah.
or whatever. And I'm like, holy crap, man! I'm like, deny.
I know.
And you can
I
clean
know.
it up, but they all still have access.
Yeah.
There's a lot about that when you start digging in on the backside of Google, and you can see everywhere you've been in the last week.
It's weird.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can see
It's scary.
It really is. It's like, oh
Like, have you seen the map of it?
yeah,
It's
the
crazy.
map, and it's like I am really boring.
You are
and
just,
forth,
it's
back
a
and forth, back and
recipe for a murder.
I
Because
am.
talking about somebody just sit on the corner over there. That's it. That's where she goes.
What time? Yep, right on time. There she goes
is.
again.
Yeah.
Oh, there she comes.
Somebody
Okay,
would
yep.
think I was a fast food connoisseur or something. You know, this guy was just, geez, Burger King, McDonald's 3 times in one day. What are you doing?
Total side note,
Yeah.
BK, on the way home from our event last night, I tried their 99-cent taco.
Huh?
Was it good?
Bomb.
Really?
You're not the first person to
It's
say that.
really good.
I didn't even know they had a taco.
Yes,
at Burger
I've
King.
seen it. I don't go to Burger King. Is not like my go-to. I love
You
it,
know
but I
what's
don't go
weird?
there. And it's so good.
Burger King honestly has turned a corner for me because it wasn't my go-to, but I love their croissant sandwich, bacon, egg, and cheese. I like it better than some of the other offerings that are out there.
It's good. Yeah.
And their cheeseburgers are pretty good.
I'm telling you, their tacos up there. It's
I've
it's
never
like
tried their
Amigos
tacos,
level.
and I like their fries. They're
their
doing
fries are great.
Their
either-
fries are good.
Either they've changed up or something, but it's
Yeah.
okay.
It's
Don't they have the
great.
chicken
Legit.
fries there too?
I don't know if they still have those
They
or
used
not.
to. I don't know.
Yes,
if they
I
do.
love those.
Well, crazy thing about, you get into Fremont and then you bring up Burger King, so it's perfect because we just ran this yesterday. A few months ago, there's 2 Burger Kings in Fremont. We can't get 2 of anything useful, but we have 2 Burger Kings. So
Definitely not massage parlors.
Yeah, we couldn't get 2 of those.
Right.
Or at least one good one that can't get caught.
right. One sneakier one.
Right?
Oh, jeez. So the one Burger King gets caught because someone posts a mouse foot they found in their salad on Facebook.
Foot. Like,
Oh.
Now, whether it was a mouse foot or not, I don't know, but I'm not taking a chance. So, whatever. I don't eat salad at Burger King anyway, but it's the whole point.
right.
So yesterday,
That's
Fair
like,
enough.
wasn't that like, didn't we say that before, that's kind of like hugging a hooker?
Yeah.
If you go have salad at Burger King.
Right.
It's
Same
like,
thing. Right. Why would I
I
pay
can go
for
hug
that?
Dr. Phil.
Why would
I'm
I
not
pay
gonna
for
hug
that?
a hooker. Right.
Grab a stranger. What are you talking about? But so yesterday, the boy, I picked him up and I had to run him home, and he's like, "Dad, I'm hungry." I said, "It's fine." He goes, "Just grab me a couple burgers from Burger King." So we pull into the Burger King, the one non-mouse foot Burger King, I guess you call it, or East as some people call it. So we go into the drive-thru, and I pull up to the drive-thru window or to the board, and I said, "Can I get a 2 cheeseburger combo?" And she shuts me down. She's like, "Sir, we don't have that anymore." Just a snappy ass, and I'm like,
Whoa.
"Okay, can I get 2 cheeseburgers, an order of fries, and a soda?"
We don't have to call it
She's
a
like,
combo.
"Yes, you can." Brilliant. My son even looked at me. He's like, "Wow, you handled that well." Wow, like she gets asked that 50 times a day, and she's just tired of answering.
McDonald's
that
took that away for a while. Their number 2 used to the 2 cheeseburgers,
It's 2
fries, and a
cheeseburgers
drink,
and
and
fries.
they brought it back now. But it was a good 2 years where the number 2 went away,
I
and you had to
never
get them individual
understood getting 2 cheeseburgers when you could get a double cheeseburger.
because you get it's
It's twice as much bread.
right. Well, yeah, I suppose
That's
if you're,
what I'm saying.
Well, my thought was, and even if my 15-year-old
That's
son
funny, though.
looked at me and is like, "God, you think you'd be in the customer service business if somebody ordered that? You'd just go, okay, and just ring up 2 cheeseburgers, a fries, and a soda."
Because you don't know the price anyway. It's like you don't
Who
go.
cares? I'm not ordering it because it's cheap. I'm ordering
Right.
it because what he asked
It's
for.
what you
Right.
want. It's what
And
you
it just-
want.
But that's just what people
And
are.
like, just like at Taco Bell, pisses me off when you go up there and you're looking for something and it was a temporary item. It's like, dude, can you do me a favor?
Right.
Can you go
Throw
to
some
that
burger in
bin,
between
that
that
bin,
shelf.
that bin,
Yeah.
and throw some
Call
sour
it that.
cream on it
Right.
and call it the tornado and give it to me.
Well,
It's the same thing.
see, you got the same problems I got. Taco Bell, they changed the menu board.
High level stuff.
See, they changed the menu board in Fremont. So we're going through there the other night because I got to always go through fast food. They changed the board. There's no 3 taco combo. It shows it with all the crap on it and making it a Supreme. So I said, "Hey, can I get the 3 taco combo?" And she goes, "Well, it's the number 1." I'm like, "No, that shows Supreme." And she goes, "Well, just say no Supreme."
What?
Where's the instructions on that?
Right.
I don't remember.
Why
Just
does
give me
it-
3
she could
freaking
just-
tacos.
She could just say yes.
Yeah. And just change it.
Yeah, they just want to
change
argue about it, you know? Man. Oh,
I know it's frustrating for
Here we
now
are.
I'm all worked up.
Get all
On a
worked up.
Friday. Damn
I know.
it.
Again, as we said, things are so good. This is what we're arguing
Right.
about.
Yeah. Could be worse, I'm sure.
Because I think, well, you probably saw that post that I put up there of the guy who was giving free haircuts
Oh, yes.
on a street in Texas.
Yes.
It's just shameful.
And somebody reported him and added the Texas State Department of whatever taxes, haircuts, not licensed people, whatever, because this guy was doing haircuts for free for people in downtown, somewhere in Texas, and I think it was in Houston. And I was like, for Pete's sake, you got to have something better to do in
right.
your world than have to
Those
complain
are the
about
same
this,
people
right?
that would not report a free prostate exam on the side of the street, though. You know what I mean? Because that's healthcare, and they're helping out everybody else.
You got
really,
in trouble
just no
for
big
that a
deal.
few years ago, didn't you?
Well, it was actually just a big deal with the health code. It was okay that I did it. I didn't have the glove on the right
I was gonna
hand.
say next
If he
time.
hadn't had the handwritten
Right.
sign, it would have been okay. Anyway,
It was the false advertisement that got it.
Fred, thank you for coming in.
Hey, no problem, guys. Anytime it's fun just to sit down and
I know
shoot the
it
crap.
is.
Yeah.
We need to do this more often because we haven't seen you since I think it was April.
It's been,
Last
because
time
the
we
flood
saw
was in
you.
March, and it was probably a month later.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
anytime.
warm, but it wasn't that warm out. So.
Anytime you're in the hood, swing by.
Now you know where we have moved to.
Well, yeah. Now that you guys are on the top floor of the First National Bank building,
That's
I didn't
right.
realize
No
what was
big
going
deal.
on now.
It's kind of cool. Got the restaurant up here too, and
Yeah.
Moving on up.
That's right.
it's us.
Nice. I like it.
We need to thank Kugler Vision before we go.
Let's do that. Kugler Vision, KuglerVision.com. You can go there if you want to ditch the glasses, ditch the contacts. This is a great time to do it. Get online, put your name down for a consultation. You can pick the day, pick the time, and get into that consultation. They'll tell you exactly what your eyes are up to and what options are out there for you, and then you can decide which procedure you would like to have. Some days it's the same day procedure for some people, but it's even better right now.
You don't have to say what procedure you want because of the procedure that you qualify for and that you are approved for. You're going to get $500 off if you use the Patent JT 2019. Patent JT 2019, you get $500 off that procedure. That's awesome.
Exactly. That's thanks to Kugler Vision, as a matter of fact. They just wanted to thank you for listening to the podcast that they've been supporting, and we thank them for that.
Make sure you find us on iTunes everywhere on our website, patentjt.com. Rate, review, subscribe.
Pat and JT Podcast, a Parkville Media Production.